we're back. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Artsy Amateur. So if you've tuned in last time, you'll see that I did a commission painting, take one, for my office that I work at, and I love some parts about it. There's some parts that I really want to change. So today is attempt and take number two. But I think it's an exciting opportunity because I have tweaked some of my plan. I thought my plan last time was good. However, some of you didn't think so. Constructive criticism is welcome. And I almost feel like I'm gaining some traction now on social media because I'm starting to have some trolls on my page. So thank you so much for watching. But seriously, I did receive some constructive criticism. Some I already knew, so preaching to the choir, thank you. But there are some parts that I really love about this piece behind me. So love the colors. I think I nailed the colors that I wanted. The techniques, I love the 3 different techniques I'm going to use. A flip cup, a swipe through the diagonal center here, and a ribbon pour on top. Now, what I'm going to tweak about it is, number one, I'm not going to run out of paint. We have way too much here, and that's okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry this time. Another thing that I'm changing is, instead of doing a ring pour in the center where it gets muddy, I'm going to probably just do some random lines so it doesn't really kind of muddy up the center like this one has. And then for my other thing I wanted to try, so this canvas is a little bit of a different size. The last one was 30 by 48, and this one is a 30 by 40. So it's a little bit more square. And I was thinking about it last time, this one is so rectangular that when I put a lot of things in the middle, it took a lot to get it to opposite ends of the canvas. So I'm really hoping this aspect ratio that I didn't think about last time is going to help me be able to keep more of the design, move it around a little bit easier. So we'll see. All right, let's get started. Round number 2 coming up. All right, just to reiterate the colors that I am using Amsterdam Titanium White. Here I have that mixed with Australian Floetrol and the Curate Pouring Medium. Over here, I made a flow extender. Remember how I said I ran out of paint? Well, not today. I made a whole nother batch, a little bit more thin than the first one. I have Amsterdam Oxide Black. So over here, this is just mixed with the Curate Pouring Medium. I didn't put any Australian Floetrol in it. But for our swipe, I mixed a little bit of that black with a lot of Australian Floetrol. So that's going to be our swipe cup there. And then finally, this beautiful cadmium medium red hue from Liquitex Basics. I am telling you what, this is such a gorgeous red color. It looks a little bit lighter, you know, when it's not dry, but behind me, if you look at it, the dried version is so pretty. I am absolutely loving the dried version. But this is just mixed with also the Curate Pouring Medium. I didn't add any Australian Floetrol to this one either. So give that another stir. Okay, so we are going to be doing a very similar technique to what I did the first time. Again, 2 flip cups with white and black, a red center with black swipe, and then a ribbon pour on top. But we're going to change a few things. And I already got paint on me. So awesome. All right, so let's start with our flip cups. And another thing, I think what happened last time is I think I dilly-dallied a little bit. And I don't want to do that again today. So I let my paint set up a little bit too much. I do want the white on top because when you think of a flip cup, you have to consider that the bottom is actually your top. So those in there like that. And then keep layering. And then it's okay if I save a little bit for my ring pour. So that's what I did last time, and that's what I'll do this time. And then one last layer of black. Again, saving a little bit for the, I'm gonna call it a ribbon pour. It's not a ring because I've decided to go against the whole ring concept. So, okay, let's flip these over. So last time I did them diagonally. I'm gonna do that again today. So let's see if I can slam them down like I did last time. Ready, set, go. Not bad. Ready, set, go. Not bad. Okay, celebrate the small wins. All right, let's put down our red now. So I am going to, my idea, I'm going to change it just a little bit here, okay? I am going to only do a swipe from top to bottom. I'm going to have to mix some more red like I did last time. That's okay. I am going to, no, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to do exactly what I did last time because I really like the effect of that. So I'm going to put black down the middle and then swipe it from both sides. Okay, I am going to kind of maneuver this a little bit. It kind of fell and I want it to be spread out just a little bit more. Because last time my plastic sheet didn't actually cover the whole thing, and not that it was a huge ordeal, but I kind of want it to be more even this time. So, all right, let's do like we did last time. I thought that was actually one of my better ideas. Not that I had a bunch last time, but I thought that one was pretty good. So again, kind of like diagonal. I love the diagonal vibe. Okay, just pouring that on top. Okay, now let's get our sheet protector. Okay, so fun. Instead of the sheet protector, I found this giant plastic bag that does cover a little bit more surface area. So I'm hoping that also helps a little bit. So let's do this side. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pull these cups up for you so we can see what they look like. Ready, set, go. Ooh, that was pretty. Ready, set, go. Ooh, that one's pretty too. All right. And we'll just let them marinate up there. Okay. Right. Go back up there. All right, let's swipe this across here. Oh, that's kind of cool because it's pulling some of the other parts too. Okay, that's kind of neat. I actually like that. Nice, nice. That actually came out really neat. I like that. All right, let's do this side. And we'll actually get some black on this side here. Okay. It's like we're swiping the swipe. That's kind of cool. And one thing this is also doing actually is helping it get to my corners, which is helpful. So we got our corners covered a little bit easier this time too. So that's good. All right, nice. Just gonna, what side was this? This side. Nice, okay, cool. I just wanted to actually use that in our favor to get the corners covered. Okay, so pull these up, and now I'm going to do our ring pour here quick. Oops. I do need to mix up a tiny bit more red. Okay, and it looks like I do have enough of the other colors. So I'm gonna do black, red, black, white. There's actually some in here from last time. How funny is that? Red. White. And black. Okay. So last time I did the ring pour and it made this whole middle section super muddy. And I don't want to do that again. So I'm thinking to just do some cool lines through things, and hopefully it'll help also get some paint where we want it. But all right, let's try it. All right, cool. I think that worked well. Now I am going to go around and do the flow extender. So we have so much paint, we don't know what to do with, okay? Right. Let's torch it a little bit, make some more cells, get some of those air bubbles out. All right. Now, disclaimer before I start, I'm not going to worry too much about my sides because my plan, just like last time, was to paint those black. So I'm going to make like a border, like a frame with black paint regardless. So I don't need those to be covered. I do plan on making a giant mess. So I got my sheet protector down. I think we're good to go. All right, let's try this corner over here. Actually, okay. Everything's wanting to go down this corner. All right, we'll go down this corner, I guess. Okay. All right, move that back down. Okay, I'm gonna move it back. kind of like that at the end. That's really neat. But now we got to go back this way for sure. All right. Okay, go down to this corner now. And I do want to keep going a little bit this way. Try to get some of that red in the center. I don't think it's going to go though. Nope, not going to go that way. That's all right. All right. Right. Bring it back this way now. And go down off this corner. Wow, this is really cool. I love this. All right. A little bit up. Get some of that red over that corner. Last little bit. And we're good. We're good. All right. See if I can't put this back on without. Oh my God. Ah. Messy, messy. All right. Let's set it down. Okay. And go back a little bit. All right. That's cool. It's different, but it's really cool. Nice. All right. Okay, two totally different designs. Isn't that wild how it's almost the same technique, but two totally different designs? All right, a little bit of a close-up of the wet reveal. I love the movement in this one. This is kind of cool. I'm feeling the movement. It's not exactly diagonal. It's diagonal-ish. Kind of looks like a, I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of like a lava flow through a mountain or something, but I love this corner down here with the lines. The cells are really beautiful. It did not become muddy, okay? So yay, winning on that front. It did, you know, like I said, not stay as diagonal as I was hoping for, but it's kind of cool. There's something interesting everywhere you look. And I'm gonna be very excited to see how this one dries. I'll probably touch up a few areas, we'll see. But again, on the edges, I'm gonna do them all black, so no big deal there. But yeah, let's see how this one dries, everyone. All right, here we are, dried result, and this one is so cool. I love the movement of this one, and the lines I thought came out really neat. Here, let's go in for a close-up. Okay, let's see all these cool parts. I love the black on red, and I apologize for the glare. It's in the morning and the sun is shining directly on it. But yes, I love the black over red cells. This part up here was kind of cool with this like individual line. Let's see where else. I just love the bold colors. The bold colors are amazing. This section's cool. I like how it's almost color blocked, but also kind of flows together. I think it's really neat. All right, so this is one of the two. The other one, I'm going to embellish. Let's go take a look at that one just to remind you. Don't mind my messy art room. This other one, this is the one that I did previously. This one got a little muddy in the center. I'm going to do something with the center. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited to share that process with you all. And then you know what? We're going to have a vote. We're going to see which one we like better. So stick around. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. It was another learning experience. I really like how this one came out. So I think I will do one more. Just to give my office an assortment to choose from because I want them to be happy. As an artist, you can try to predict the style and vibe they're going for, but you never know. So I think I might just do a few different ring pours next time, maybe with some swipes through those to make some cool designs. So please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm going to have a ton of upcoming videos. After this series, I'm going to be working on a solar system series, which I'm really, really excited about. That's what I studied in college, astrophysics, and I'm really excited to use that as inspiration for a solar system series, starting with the sun, going all the way to my husband's favorite non-planet, Pluto. We'll include that one too. But yeah, definitely subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more experiments that I want to try that I've not tried yet. And I will disclose which commission painting my office is going to choose. And commission take 3 is probably coming up next. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye.